G'day fellas and welcome to Beyond All Reason. Today we are attempting a strategy that is a combination of annoying and just incredibly powerful. What is it? Well, it's a drop, okay, but it's a bit of a pseudo drop. Let me explain. I've been having trouble with my fronts recently. They crumble quickly and I suspect they probably will this game, in which case we'll probably need to get a gunslinger out to help defend them. We're going to do that before we get our T2 con out. However, I've also been testing with dropping a gunslinger on the enemy geo player. Now, I've had a couple issues with this. Number one is that air is a big problem. The shurikens can stop your gunslinger. They can also kill your transport before it actually gets down to the geo. So I came up with a little bit of a solution to this. I started making a T1 anti-air bot from the bot lab and would run him all the way down here before the gunslinger would get there. However, I found that cost a lot of metal. So today, we've got a solution to this problem that I've created for myself, and that's instead where we make a platypus, a single platypus, and we're going to drop him over in the middle of the ocean, and then he's going to come all the way down here and create some havoc for the enemy. That's our game plan today. Whether or not we are able to achieve it, well, it remains to be seen. We'll have to wait and see. Now, the shuriken will be countered completely by the platypus, just simply by the fact it's got its own anti-air on board. It's also relatively quick, which means it can be, it can easily outrun people in the event that the enemy does get units on there. What is that, a transport already? Love it, love it, love it. He needs a T1 con, just keep that in mind. We're going to keep pumping these out. We've got lots of overflow in these lobbies, so absolutely love it so far. We actually just played a game a little bit earlier. I suspect it's probably not going to get posted. It was just so quick. It was like a 10-minute game, so that's essentially where we're at right now. Once we do this, just waiting to see how Drongo games us. Oh, my friend, there's always one little thing that we can do. Now, we do have low OS on the front here, so this should be okay. We'll keep an eye on that orange player, as he is quite, he's one of the better in the lobbies. We've got pink on the back side as well. Good scouting here by our ally. Looks like we've got a good build, and red is in the eco position here, or rather in the air position. So we'll keep an eye out on that. We'll put this blueprint down, and we'll send over this constructor here. Make sure that we tap this one, and this guy can come over here and go over to Noob's Life. He should be sending us metal for this as well. Let's just double check that he sent it. Yep, 138 metal, lovely. So he's overpaid a little bit. We'll just get this wind all sorted out for the moment and make sure that that guy walks up. We always want this blueprint down first so that the nanos default to it. And then the commander can come up. After you guys have done that, I want you to reclaim. So they're going to reclaim the lab. We're also going to be building just a little bit more than what we normally do. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Commander, you can put into here. Commander, actually, well, let's put you in these ones instead. Because we normally wouldn't go into this, but because with this infrastructure, or because with this strategy, we're not going into T2 con immediately, what that means is that we don't need to be like min-maxing our metal as much. Let's make sure you're helping out here. And then we can move over here. Con, you can come back over here. We could probably even add in just a couple more wins. Like, we've only got a few, like a handful of wins right here. So that's it. 430M, please. Metal, please. Say that. And we'll start getting ready to blow, assuming that we're not going to get that metal in immediately. And there we go. So, looks like we've made the right choice. Still no metal just yet. He doesn't have the metal. Shurikens have come through, so I actually said to him early, wonderful, we've got metal coming through. It looks like it's from GOC. I actually said to him early, like, hey, just so you know, we're going to need shurikens this game early on. Like, it's just one of those ones where you can feel it. You know those games where you can feel them? I don't know why we're waiting here. That is a lot of metal that just... literally 3 people paid at the same time. I'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. I'm not complaining. The fact that I'm getting paid, I don't know who's paying me, but I will just... Like, everyone is going to get sorted out. Okay, so we want to grab this pelican here. We're going to take it all the way down over here. So this pelican is going to come down. Oh, he gave me a second transport. He knows. He knows. We need more wins. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get this guy to help out, and then we're going to guard this like that. Where's that transport? This is our transport here. Wonderful. Cool. We're just defaulting down there, and then this guy's going to come across here. Let's also do this. This is a lot of wins, but at the end of the day, it's necessary. Okay, and we're just going to drop. No, we're not going to drop. We're going to go a little bit closer, and then we're going to fly back. Okay, he's coming through. Looks like he may have turned around. So we can always go under the water if we need to. Oh my god, I just realized They're not doing it. Do the thing, guys. He's not control group 1. Okay, so we want to go hit their geo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Really? A destroyer and 3 units. Okay, we're gonna have to dance right here. A single platy running around. I know. Oh my lord, look at the amount of... Like, to be fair though, we did actually pull quite a few units there. If we forced that many platies to be made, we're doing pretty well. Or that many units to be made. Like, obviously the destroyer came out. Unfortunate timing in there. The enemy was actually quite well prepared, considering this is not the highest of OS lobbies. We need to get these guys transferred out, so let's go do that now. We're a bit late here. This is definitely not optimal, I'll say that right now. Make sure that we tap with this guy. You can come down here, and that is going to be Lockman. Tap again. You come up over there, do your magic. One here. Thug walk got me. They're dying. They're dying. They're dying. Oh, they're dying. All right. We have made a mistake. Have we? I don't necessarily think we've made a mistake. We just weren't paying attention to the front. We'll come down here. We'll help him out. He lost his commander as well, so just keep that in mind. You can hold there for now. That's all sorted. That's all sorted. Where is our other... Okay, there we go.
You're low on power.
I'm aware. I've been low on power most of this game, unfortunately. It's 12.6, which is not terrible. Let's see if we can make some more wins here. We don't want to go that close, actually. Let's do something like this. We need to get there to cover purple. Let's go into a second gunslinger as well. We'll come over here and bring that back. So we'll do a second gunslinger. We can definitely get this up for now, just because everything's come back. I mean, yeah, we should be okay. Like, the one gunslinger should be able to hold. Thug walk, we'll be able to outrange, outspeed it, so we'll be okay. I'm dead. Oh my lord, they're all dying. They're all dying. That's so many thugs as well, and he's got the commander behind as well. That's one of those things. Where are the shurikens? We need those shurikens. I mean, shurikens aren't going to really do much here. Yeah, that's frustrating, but... Alright. He is taking so much damage. Oh my god, he took so much damage. No. No. No! Our gunslinger. I don't know why, but I feel like my gunslinger's range was so much bigger than I was expecting it to be. What a waste. Yeah. Yeah. What a waste. Is this it? Is it over? I feel like it's over. We've lost our front. I mean, as I said, like, I kind of suspected front was going to fall here. I just didn't know it was going to be... I mean, I didn't know it was going to be that quick. Like, we're at 7 minutes here, bro. Like, you can't be expecting your front to hold longer than 5. So let's get down here and try and help out the defense. Those thugs were impressively ranged. I'm gonna try and do it one more time. Why is my gunslinger's range so big? I don't ever remember it being this big. Like, but it's not. Look, it's lying to me because these guys are clearly in my range and he's not firing. Is the gunslinger range actually bugged? I think it might be. His comp's gonna blow here. We gotta watch that. He's got a starlight? Bro's got a starlight? Bro's firing his starlight? Look, these are all in range and we're still not firing. So yeah, it is bugged. I was right. Let's just get a couple of these out while we're not looking. We also need to scale our win back here. So we're just gonna scale it like that. Okay, so we've kind of held this for the moment. We're in the eco spot, but they got their high OS in the air spot. I mean, our high OS is in the air spot as well. Can I get a con? Yeah, sure. Let's just get that guy over there. I know, but there's not much I can really do. You know what, Namiz? Like, I just gave that to him and, like, he's not... He probably wasn't watching. Okay, he's watching now. I'm just gonna... Can you micro the units? I give you. Okay, so we should be okay at the moment just with a couple gunslingers.
Low power. Low
power. That's all right. We got so much metal stacked up here. I'm just going to hand this off as well. I'm going to say good luck. Dude, we're down to one wind. I've noticed this happens in a lot of games, and I'm thinking there's got to be a better way, a better solution for it. Like, enemy commander is destroyed. You guys, get up here. I know that we're maxing out metal, but, like, we can just hand over the metal. At this point, I do not mind. So we shouldn't be doing this. Like, okay, you know what we should do? And I hate this. I hate making solars, but make the solars. I hate making solars, but like, it's actually what we need to do in this situation. Let's get this guy down here as well. So we're going to reclaim.
Enemy commander
we could technically just get a storage down. I don't think that's a bad idea, just to try and keep this metal stacked up for the moment. And we're going to keep pumping these guys out. The one thing to note is, like, obviously you want to spend your metal as quickly as you can, and we are doing that in the sense of we're making butlers. But at the same time, we also need to just be making sure, like, our energy is reasonable. So I think this is absolutely fine. This is good here as well. I don't think this game is over by any means. Green is doing well in the sea. We can definitely help him out down to the south as well. Actually, let's go do that now. We're just going to make 5 platies, and that should be more than enough. Bombing run coming in from red. Need figs. I reckon red's going to come in for a bombing run, so we could go into Archangels here just to, like, preemptively do it. We'll keep an eye out, though, because we do have radar. So we'll be able to take that out. So how many platies are we going up to? Let's just go 5 platies for here. Let's do 5 platies to the other side, just to try and, like, have a little bit of input here on this game and not just be completely idle. Okay, how are we doing on our res bots? We're eating, or he's eating the commander. That is a great call. We've got more back here that we can eat as well, so let's go and do that. We can always eat these. Let's get a couple more construction turrets down, bring these guys across, and start scaling that wind. 1, 2. Grab you guys. You can also start scaling wind. And let's also get a couple of energy converters in.
Air transport detected.
So these 5 here, we're going to bring them across like this. They'll just chill for the moment. These 5 are going out to the north. So let's make sure that we guard this. How many butlers are we on? We're on 11. So let's go into... That should probably be enough somewhere in that region. Just trying to do a bit of a thug walk past here at the moment. So we've now got our energy converters coming up. That is the worst position for a butler to be in, but that's okay. Let's try and do this. These guys, gunslingers, are doing well. Fusion back here. Double fusion on pond already, by the way. That is kind of a lot. Okay. So these guys are good. Let's come in. We're going to go... We just want to try and stay away from these guys. We'll wait for this to settle. Okay, so we've got more butlers coming in. Once again, we're going to continue scaling our wind. Wind is the best thing for us to scale in this game by far. Objectively. And we will go from here down. Got a lot of butlers. Have we given T2 off to everybody? We should double check that. You've got T2? You've got T2? You don't have T2. How do you not have T2? I thought I gave it to you. Well, was that last game? Maybe that was the last game. You come over here immediately. Let's make a couple more. Okay, we're doing well. Shuris are out here. Lots of Shuris in the ocean, and we're cutting them off. Wonderful. There's plenty of Shuris. They're trying to deal with this, not having a whole lot of luck. Let's see if we can go be annoying down here as well. Do we try and make it down to Eco? We can try. Okay, and let's send this guy over here. Let's send... They should pretty much be on autopilot, so I'm not going to worry a huge amount with regard to what happens with them. And let's just do like a whole bunch more. The more, the merrier. We want to annoy these guys as much as we can. That's beautiful. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely amazing. Oh, don't you love to see it? We're not going to overcommit there. The goal is not to... Oh, my God. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. He's just hit T2 as well. A couple hammers here. Let's kill that T2 con. Make sure we're not getting eaten. Oh, he's killing the BP. That's beautiful. Has he got a gauntlet in there? I think he does. Let's bring one of these guys over just to make sure that we clear all of this. We're making more platies back here. Okay, go away, he said. Indeed, go away. I'd be saying go away as well. To be honest, we can probably just come up here, try and finish that off. Okay, so now let's get our blueprint down. Like that. And then we're going to guard. We're also going to eat 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after you do that, can you come out here and... Oh, there we go. Perfect. And then like this. And then like this. And then who hasn't? You haven't. Wonderful. Okay. So platies are now heading back here. We can just give them a fight command so that they'll actually stagger. Are they Sheldon or Quakers? They might be Quakers. Let's just come out and just continue being annoying. It looks like he's lost C, but just remember the goal is about... It's not about winning C, it's about converting. That's the important thing. It's not about how quickly you can win the C. It's about how quickly you can turn that C victory into a victory elsewhere. How many butlers are we on? 24. This will be our last butler and a T2 con. Excuse me. You can see we are working through this nice and slowly. He's got a lot of wins here. He's done a pretty decent job of scaling, I'll say that much. And you guys can come across. Let's build some more wins, and then we'll get you two to guard out here. We've got our T2 constructor coming out. Let's reclaim this. And you guys can also reclaim this, and then we'll now get these to come in around the back. Something like this. You can hear shurikens? My platypus died to shurikens? There must have been a lot. There must have been a lot, and these are the remaining ones. That's probably what happened. Okay, so T2 constructor, come out here. We're going to need to place our blueprint down. 1, 2. So that is where our blueprint needs to go. And all of you guys right here, if you could come back up to this position. I'm going to start by building this one. All 15 of you. I'm aware. So we're probably going to build back to back here. We'll go for 2 of them. We'll bring this... I was going to say we'll bring it down. Wind is going up, so we should be okay. Let's do it. We'll start this one as well. So we'll do 2 back-to-back fusions.
An allied commander has died.
Do we need to do 2 back-to-back fusions? Maybe we don't. We got a lot of build power here. I think we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. We'll call it a day. Come help him out. Okay, so now what do we do? Where do we go from here? So more platypus coming in and across the ocean. I think we want to hit on this angle towards orange. We've done some pretty good damage back here. With nothing too crazy just yet. So I think we just kind of play standard from here. I think that's going to be the goal. Let's go ahead. We'll do that for now. We'll bring you across. We'll bring you across over here as well. So we're just going to play... Oh my god, we don't have anti-nuke. Oh my god, we don't have anti-nuke. Holy moly, we don't have anti-nuke and it's 16 minutes. Get over there immediately. Oh, that's so scary. I forgot to build the anti-nuke bot. Normally, I would have built him by now. This could be really bad. We could get nuked. We need to make sure this comes up quickly. So I'm pulling everybody off to come over here and finish this. We also need to make sure that we finish our tracer as well, just in case there's any units that are nearby. And we also probably want to clear this out. I'll show you how you do that, just to make sure that there's nothing too close for comfort. Okay, so we're going to come in here. We're going to look to try and hurt our orange enemy. You can see there's a lot of units in here. We could try and take this on, but as I said, the goal here is not to kill the pink player. Our goal here is to do harm to the others. Oh, we're stacking up. We're stacking up pretty badly right there. But we just want to keep on moving. Keep on moving. That's the goal. More pelicans or platypus coming through. We just want to get around and keep on getting past. Oh, it's not the best. It's not the best. Let's see if we can get a spread going in here. This isn't looking good. Yeah, we just got caught out. There's yep, we lost everything. Let's see if we can take some cover here before that final shot comes through. No, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Yeah, unfortunate. They were playing quite well there. T1 constructor, you can come out over here. Why do we have so much metal coming through right now? Oh, because we were building the because we were building everything. My anti-nuke reminder. Yep. We need to clear this out as well. Let's just build up our BP and then we'll do then we'll clear this out. Is he lagging? He's lagging. I'm just going to quickly pause it here. Sec lagger. How much is he lagging behind? Let's have a look here. 42 seconds. I think that might be a disconnect. Oh, give me a pause here, boys. All right, our ally is back. It's time for us to go. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Started.
Okay, so we're going to help out the front right here. I think it's our obligation to do that. So we're going to make sure that we assisting, because it looks like they do need a bit of assistance. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to make sure that we build our things in the right spot here. Keep in mind, all of these nanos can still touch here, even though they're technically not touching. So that is quite important. Now, before we start, we're just going to clear this out. We want to make sure that we move a couple ticks around this, just to make sure that there is no unit that's standing right here that's just not moving yet. So that's essentially where we're at. So we'll wait to get a couple of ticks before we do that. And then other than that, I don't know whether or not we want to continue making fusions for the moment. I'm just going to stop. Okay, we got sonars in right here. There's a part of me that thinks maybe we need to just get a quick vehicle lab up as well. So let's do that. We're just going to go into a quick T2. Let's clear this out first. Just make sure that everything is... Wait, where did my... Did they not... I don't think I built the constructor. Okay, let's go help the front. That's cleared. Okay, so we want out here like this to start, and then on the inside, and then back across. Okay, so this is for flak. So we need to get flak ASAP, so we're just going to drop that down here, and we'll get these across. We're just waiting at the moment. See if you can help out. And I don't know if that's going to take him off wait command, so we do need to be aware of that. Okay, there it is. There it is. Guard, 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 guard. Everybody guard. There's the bombers in the back.
Unit lost.
It's okay. Tick is attacked. We don't want these to get bombed, so we're just going to move them out over here. Oh my god, he's cleaning up. Oh, you absolute goat. Holy moly. Because the thing is, in this situation, I never rely on my air. I just say, okay, I need to make sure that I'm okay. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to make sure that I build flak. So that's essentially it. But my air came in like an absolute hero and cleaned it out. I think he's in the game still. I think he's in the game. Okay, so we need to scale our BP now. So let's go ahead and do that. That's massive. So that's an air, like air has not won from that, and they definitely should have. We could also look to start making some jags. Do we actually go a little bit more heavy into spam? We could absolutely do that right now. So I'm thinking, let's just do this for the moment. We do want to continue scaling as well. But maybe we should just come in on the same side like this. Instead, let's get our 4th lab up, because we'll do 4 labs. Just for the moment. So go like this, and then across, and then down, and then very optimistic, but all the way into the back line as well. Okay, and that should be it for the moment. We'll scale BP just a little bit more. Let's finish this, drag the slider all the way down, make sure, okay, we do actually have 2 butlers that are out here. So we're gonna grab all of these butlers here, 16 butlers, and we're gonna say, hey guys, I want you to make the world's biggest. Not really, it's still pretty big though. So we do 2, and then we do like that. So we want it, essentially we want it 8 wide. And like this, perfect. So that's gonna tell all of them when they're finished, hey, we want you to do that. So that's gonna be our goal here. So we've now got some tick spam coming through. We've also got some jag spam coming in. We could look to do a bit of a drop here as well. I think this is probably gonna be exposed. So we could look to try and do that. 2 air, he's calling out. I mean, I am going flak here. That's air coming through from pond, by the way. Let's actually do it. Let's keep our jags back. How many do we want to go into? Maybe 30? Something in that region? We're going to keep that spam coming towards mid. Not all of them are moving. Some of them are having a bit of trouble. We've got lots of hounds in here. If they went for a big push here, we could be in trouble. Maybe we should get some starlights out. Because they got starlights of their own. How are we doing on pork? We got starlights of our own. We could definitely go help out this position here. We just need to make sure that we continue adding in units, and we do need to be aware of T3. So let's go get this. Let's do this drop. What is that? Pincers. Okay, here's what we're going to do to stop those pincers. We're just going to grab 60 ticks, bring them over here. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He never actually did that attack. Oh, he's doing like little attacks with Seekers. That's fine. I mean, look, as long as he's contributing to the game, I'm a happy camper. That's really all that matters. Oh, we got a T2 air constructor as well. Lovely. Let's start eating all of these. We can probably even use a couple more just to make sure it gets cleaned. I can't hold this on my own. Yeah, I know. I mean, I can come and bring the, let's bring the jags down, actually. It's not like they know what we're going to do with jags anyways. They don't know about the jag drop. We can just keep making jags. Honestly, we can go up to like 50 jags. I really don't care. And just drop them all. It seems funny, but it's like... Okay, yeah, they're backed out. Really good scouting here by our air player as well. Seekers are in the back line. Just split them up. That's the most important thing. You want to split them up. A couple Mausers in here. Oh my god. Oh, the advanced metal extractor took them all out. So we're up to 28 jags. Okay, he looks like he's coming down. I also want to send a couple res bots down here just so that we can go have some lunch. Because it's getting to that time of the day. What time? It's 9:40, Drongo. You always think about food, Drongo. Come on, mate. Get it together. Let's do that, and then we'll do this. And then we'll just keep issuing these commands here. There's the jags right on time. We don't want to get too close to him. We can just do a fight command, and he's going to have to head back. What are we looking at? There's a commander going through the middle. Oh, my lord. Commander, commander, commander. Beautiful timing. Oh my god. If I didn't react to that ping right there, the ticks don't come through. Amazingly done, Drongo. Well done. Everybody in the chat. Wonderful job, Drongo. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Very kind of you. We never ate those rocks, by the way. Okay, tick spam looking incredible. Okay, so that's enough jags for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop this bad boy down here. We can drop another one over there. Let's eat this. How are we doing on these wins? Let's eat the wins, eat this one, and we'll eat the storage as well. Probably don't want to eat that storage, actually. And we're going to make 20 out of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll make 20 out of you. This one's probably going to be built a lot faster, though. As you can see, he's having a little bit of trouble. Let's just get you guys to guard. Ticks at the front being attacked. I mean, tick presence is starting to look a lot better. Let's do a little bit more of a spread on the ticks now, because we kind of got what we wanted out of that. Like, we've been able to clear out this issue. We can also look to claim front as well. Okay, you guys are fine for the moment. Let's just bring you out across like that. You can just hold. What is going on here? Oh, never mind. I thought it was the trees. I speak for the trees. We also want to get our hardened storage down. As you can see, we're kind of having a little bit of trouble right now. Let's get that T2 going as well. Couple of air constructors out just in front. We're not going to blow these guys up just yet. Did we get more than one? I think we got more than one, right? Could do something like, oh, our commander's not here. I don't know what happened to our commander. Did we eat the commander? We probably ate the commander, didn't we? All right, that's enough. That's enough. Don't grab the tick. We're gonna grab the tick as well. Why not? We'll grab the tick as well. And the construction vehicle. We kind of need the construction vehicle. You can stay there. Please escort me. I'm gonna do this. Let's see. Looks like he's already reacting. Big drop. Big drop. So we T3 unit detected. I don't know where it is. It could be on the front. I hope it's on the front. Yeah, it's on the front. It's Mara's. It's Mara's. That's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna leave our spam down here. Go, 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 go. Something like that. Flying over pink right now. That could be dangerous. He's got no anti-air, so we're okay for the moment. And we're just going to keep making APHIS. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. That may have actually just saved us right there. Okay, we got 33 down. Oh, there's battle mechs. Get out of here. Everybody get out of here. There's battle mechs. Oh my god, he's got 5 razerbacks. Looks like we should be okay to get past, though. Why, Drango? Look, we got a few of them through. Let's send you that way. Did all of those just get blown up? No, not like this. Let's send you up there. Let's split the attention a little bit. I can't believe only 33 of these got out of here. We're making more APHIS. Let's eat this one. Eat this one. Eat that. We lost this guy. Just keep on the move. Just keep on the move. As long as we're moving, we're annoying, and that's what matters. That's the thing. Oh god, get out of there. It's a light laser turret. Okay, we're gonna come back. We're gonna work it the other way now. We've been making ticks in preparation for those marauders. That was a lot of T3 as well. Okay, so in the end, not really successful. We definitely didn't kill the enemy the way that we wanted to. That is for sure. Let's get everybody helping out with this. And we still need more constructors because we're having trouble here. Eat these. Have we got more aircraft? We do. Let's eat these two. We're waiting for those marauders to come through. Oh. I'll bring them down. These were for the marauders, but we have reinforcements, so we'll be okay. I don't know where those marauders are. We have not been successful with that attack. That was not successful at all. So we have not achieved what we wanted to. Those battle mechs were really well placed. We're going to be okay. Let's help him out. Actually, we want to res that back up for him. I think we definitely need to scale our economy, judging by how many razerbacks there just were. That was a lot of razerbacks, guys. Okay. So this is all good for now. Let's just keep focused on scaling this. Something like that should be okay. Jag's coming down. That's 290 ticks. I'm getting fucked by underwater stuff. Those, my friend, are called subs. The way to beat them? DOMs. T2, T2. Why don't I see the T2 constructor? Why are you over there, T2 constructor? Out of all the places you have flown, my friend, that is a place. Okay, now we can think about going into T3. I think this is probably enough. Oh, I wonder sometimes what goes on in the minds of a constructor. Do we want to go all out over that side? We don't have to.
Unit lost.
Okay, razerbacks towards the middle. We can go snipers to deal with that. What are you carrying? You're carrying a jag? Let's just go send you to the front. You go to the front. Okay, so we could do snipers to deal with that. We could do our own razerbacks to deal with that. The most important thing is that we send something and we send it quick, right? So I think we're just going to do snipers. So we'll get out like 30, 40 snipers just to try and deal with that because we don't want them to push. Oh, they are pushing quickly. They are pushing really fucking quickly.
Thor detected.
Thor detected? Bro, what is your economy like right now? I guess you've probably been making APHIS. I've been making units. Well, not really. We're sitting on quite a bit. Okay, that's fine for now. Snipers. No, snipers, snipers, snipers. Oh my god, look how deep they are. Oh, I wish I had a commander right now. Oh, that's not good. Blue AFK, yeah. Like, unironically, I think I might be AFK here. I did not expect that push. And I think that's one of the things, right? Like, you don't normally see that at a high OS. You don't see, like, a random, like, 9 battle mech push at all. That is, like, particularly something that you don't really see. Let's bring these back. You guys come up here. Actually, don't even... Oh, they're gonna blow, they're gonna blow, they're gonna blow. We lost them all. I can see it coming a mile away. All right, so we're gonna try and fall back here. We've just lost so much. And as we lose these converters... Okay, we've got wasps coming in. As we lose these converters, our energy is gonna rocket up. And we don't have our commander. I don't know what happened here, but I can't remember whether we ate our commander or if someone ate our commander for us. But either way, we need to kill that. Snipers. Okay, looks like we're holding for the moment. 2 razors. Oh my god. I've gone down that way. There's a Thor on that side. To be honest, I feel like this guy is very far ahead of me when it comes to his... Oh, Lockman. When it comes to his economy is really, really nice. How are these blowing up? Let's get just a couple res bots out, just quickly. Where's our T2 constructor? Don't tell me we lost him. We did not. We want to eat these right here. I think we need to go in air. We're going to try and win the game. Because we did hold that. We don't want those right now. We just want wasps right now, I think. Let's eat these. We're going to throw down another storage.
Unit lost.
I wouldn't say I was AFK, but I definitely would say I wasn't doing the right thing, so I do apologize.
Allied commander has died.
That's enough snipers for now. We've achieved what we needed to.
Unit is ready.
Definitely wasn't my best game. I'll say that right now. Definitely wasn't my best game. That spot right there. I wish I should be putting these constructors on control groups, to be honest. Okay, like everybody is dying. Everything is dying. We need to start getting the spam out. Let's eat these now. We can eat this one. A lot of air coming in. Snipers, you guys should come out. Get a fight command going. We need anti-air. Let's get archangels, because our air player is unfortunately not doing well. Stay away from that. That's a Juno. Yeah, I definitely don't think we played this super duper duper well. Let's stop making those and we'll make anti-air instead. Where are those bombers though? That's going to be the problem. Bring you guys back. We don't want to just lose you to T3. We can probably get a couple more archangels out just for the moment. I'm not resigning, just not yet. I still think there's a chance for us to win. The trouble is enemy eco scaled very well. And that's the other thing about playing eco is it's like, if the enemy eco is 20 OS and he can scale just as well as you can, because at the end of the day, we put out content that shows people how to scale. So they go, okay, this is, I know how to scale now, right? And if you're 20 OS and I'm 32 OS and the obligation is on me to try and win the game, oh God. Bro, where are you getting all this economy from? His economy is absolutely cooking. This is impressive. Okay, I think it might be over. Those razerbacks. If we had our commander, like, we would have been fine because the commander comes down here, D-guns, stays alive, then comes up here. But, like, noob's life. Go, my friend. Oh, easily. We're fine. We're still fine. We're still fine. Oh, he blew his load a little bit too early. Blew his load a little bit too early. It's okay. We can get our razors up there. So in that situation, you want to let them walk all the way up to you.
Your team is down to its last
Where's the last com? Where's the last com? I mean, look at the map. It's over. I'm happy to say yes to that one. Yeah, I probably needed to come online sooner. I think that's really what it boils down to. But the question is, like, where could have we done it better? What could have we done different? A lot of units coming up here as well. Let's see if we can't get ourselves around there. Because we're spamming razerbacks at the moment, but we're not converting 6k. So we're losing out on quite a bit. We've got 13 wasps. Okay. They have 8 people with working eco. Maybe not as good as yours, but in some, it's way more. Okay. I shouldn't be reading. I'll just put it that way. I'm just gonna... I'll stop reading right now. I don't know where the last commander is, by the way. Imagine if it was my commander and I rezzed him. Oh, he's right here. I wish I could tell stats. Yeah, I mean, like, his economy is insane, dude. Like, this is incredibly well played here by Pelican. So, Pelican, well done. Guys, please surrender. I think it's green. Why are there so many people still in this game that are yet to surrender? Okay, there we go. Yeah, like, bros, I mean, his economy's not as big as I thought it would be. I'll say that right now. I think at the end of the day, we just didn't get value from the things that we invested in, right? Like, we tried for silly things, and they just got shut down incredibly well. So let's take a quick look at the replay here. As you know, we love to go in and check the replay, just because we need to identify what did we do wrong and how could we possibly fix it. Because, like, in my mind, I was like, okay, I think we can get some really good value from these things, but at the end of the day, we weren't able to do that. So it's about being able to find what we could do better, where it could have gone better. Like, and to be honest, it was just a bit unfortunate, really. Like, a lot of the things, and I find myself saying this in a lot of games, but there's a part of me that actually wonders, is it really just unlucky or is it just you're bad? So anyway, that's what we're gonna do right now. We're 37 minutes through this video, but look, this will probably take no longer than 10 minutes. So let's try and learn a little bit more.
Battle started.
Okay, so enemy eco is pretty decent, if I remember correctly. He's opening 3 wins here as well. So yeah, he's doing a pretty good job here. Interesting base design, I'll say that right now. A little bit. I like that early reclaim as well. That's a good time on the lab, isn't it? 5. No, not really. 5 minutes. We're a bit ahead. Okay, so first thing is our Pelican. So did we drop him down in the wrong spot? Maybe. Now, what we're looking for is to come and do damage to the Geo. What are we not expecting? We're not expecting the enemy Geo. And this is just one of the things. It's like, it's you can't expect the same thing to happen in a high OS lobby that happens in a lower OS lobby. So what I mean by that is that normally at this point, 5 minutes, the Geo player has reclaimed all of their labs, blown their commander, and has started their T2 lab at this point. Probably even have their T2 lab out. So they wouldn't have units, especially not 4 maces at this time. So to me, that was like, okay, that's a bit unlucky, right? But maybe that's just the consequence of doing this in a lobby. The reality is, like, and this is something that happens in a lot of games. When you play against people that are high level, you know what to expect from them because you know what the meta is. Whereas people who don't know the meta aren't going to stick to the meta. So that's probably a factor that we need to consider. We also lost front very early. Another big factor to think about. And I lost this gunslinger. Now, how did I lose this gunslinger so easily? This was such a waste of a gunslinger. So we brought him in. We bring him right to the front line, which is a massive mistake. You normally want to be able to, like, have a little bit of room to run. He's got this massive range. It says range 365, or at least that's what the circle says. And then we just get completely destroyed. Like, the thug range is 380. So you really have to be spacing it. But, like, even these back thugs here are firing. So this is just such a waste. And then I think we bring in the next ones, but... Yeah, what do we do here? I mean, by this time, it's very tough. Obviously, we still are able to clean it up, and we hand it over to Purple. He's going to try and regain some space, and you can see he's doing a really good job here. Maybe this is not the right call against thugs, or maybe it is, and I just microed it really badly. I think that's probably the correct answer. Because what else would you make against a thug? You could do hounds. Hounds could work. I hate hounds, though. Ever since they changed them, they're not as effective. You could do the recluse. That could work. But if the recluse is slow, 47. Would they get runned? 45 speed. No, so as long as you don't make a mistake with the micro, you'll be okay. So we could have done the recluse as well as an option against thugs. Because to me, it definitely didn't feel like the gunslinger was doing. How is he getting it to fire on the edge of its range? I mean, it's not really on the edge of its range, but you can see he's getting it to fire on this last little bit. I couldn't get it to fire on this inner part. Maybe I was doing something wrong. Leave a comment down below if you know what I was doing wrong. Anyway, let's check in on the other eco player. So he's got all 4 AMXs up, mainly because his front is doing quite well. And this is one of those things where I was saying, right, like if I'm OS 32 and he's OS 20, and if we basically just say he's the exact same when it comes to scaling as me, okay? So now because of that, you've got 12 OS free that you can put elsewhere. So that means you can put that extra OS on the front, means you can put it on the C, and that's the issue that we fall into, because if it goes onto the front, then the front falls, then it means that despite him being 12 OS lower than me, it also means that I now have to, I need to support the front. Essentially, that's it. So the first platypus we did not get value out of. We got shut down very quickly, so it was unfortunate. Normally, I was hoping that we could get a bit more value out of that. If we had a gunslinger, we should have been able to probably kill these maces. So that's one thing to consider. So maybe we go back to the T1AA bot together with the platypus. The reason why I like the platypus, I think the platypus is definitely better for high OS lobbies. For low OS lobbies, let's go back to the gunslinger. And down here, you can see that we managed to find an absolute incredible value on these platties. These platypus were great. Just really unfortunate base building when it comes to it. It's the same general rule. Like, you always want to keep your energy converters separated from your wins, because when those energy converters do blow up, they chain, and they chain everything along with it. And it makes my life very easy, because all I need is one little hit, and they go boom, 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 and they all chain together. So that's definitely something that Gian can learn from this, who was previously known as CIH 2001. We also get even more value down here. I think you could have probably reclaimed the platypus in this time frame. And then, yeah, so some Mausers just come down from Hiho, and I think they just stay down here the entirety of this game. But, I mean, these platties definitely got good value. That is for sure. I think these ones also got pretty good value. Like, coming in at this timing, this isn't particularly early, but it's still an annoying timing to deal with. What's the best way that we could have actually... How is he building them? Oh, he must have individually constructed each of these lines. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're not going to kill the T2. We're just going to walk past it. I guess that's okay. So he must be building... He must put a lot of shurikens to actually come in and break these at the same time. Either that, or I have had it where the Pelican is attacking figs instead of attacking the shurikens. And that can be a bit of an issue. So I think this secondary attack that we did, this was the big fail. So the reason why I did this was because I had a whole lot of metal stacking up, and I knew I had to micro. And then in the end, I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to do a fight move here, and I'm not going to micro. Oh, no wonder. I saw this, and I'm like, dude, how far is he ahead with his wins? Like, he's already finished his wins. They're up to here. He does them back to front. He does them back to front. I was so worried. I'm like, my God, I'm only down to here, and he's already over here, like 3rd row, 4th row, 5th row. I'm like, this is... that was in my head. I didn't say it, because I was like, this guy's cooking, dude. And he goes straight into Aphis here. So, okay, I'll say right now, we are definitely... This is suboptimal, so we're ahead in that. Oh my God, he's got lots of advanced energy converters as well. So he is definitely not 100% cooking. I'll say that right now. He's about 90% cooking right now. This platypus was the fail. Yeah, look at the amount of shurikens that came in. I didn't see how many initially came in, but as you can see, it looked like there was quite a bit. And then the butlers are just going to come in. Is he just going to reclaim them? I'd just be reclaiming them. Never mind, doesn't even need it. He's got the big boy gun in the back. Yeah, so... In the end, this gets shut down, but I feel like this has done enough damage, right? I think if we killed this T2 con... Oh, never mind. Maybe there's still more to go. If we'd killed this T2 con, it would have especially been lovely. And there's definitely an argument that we probably should have killed these T2 mexes, because then that we can see significantly. And now, of course, he can make like a lab and then get the Lazarus out and do that. It's annoying, though, and you can't always expect people to do that. So we're at 16 minutes here. Okay, we'll speed it up. We'll have a look at the next attack. So when do they see this next attack come through? Because I felt like their reaction to this attack was decent, but I think what might just be a case of just being fortunately placed. So as what I mean by that is, so they don't see anything here. He's defending, so he's just chilling, right? So the blobs come on. He reacts immediately. No pings, by the way. He's the guy that pings it. I mean, he's watching it. It's his lane, so that's expected. Now we come in on this angle. So we probably could have come in on another angle and been annoying. Like we definitely could have come down here, but I was like, okay, let's try our luck here. I think coming up this cliff was quite difficult. So maybe we should have backed away and tried somewhere else. And then just, this is one of those things where I was saying like, it's a bit unlucky. It's just like the pond is going for platypus, and there just happens to be enough platypus here to shut down our attack, right? Like if these platies had gotten through just like 3 or 4 seconds faster, and they're able to space with these guys, like we're probably going to die to the starlights as well. So you know what? It's not unlucky. It's just a bad attack. That's it. So are we going to do that again? Probably not. We could send, I think there's definitely a lot of power in just sending one unit, because often if you send one unit, people are going to send more than one unit to react. Now, do they have anti-nuke? They do have anti-nuke somewhere. Where's that anti-nuke? I see the circle. Oh, it's back here. Yes, I see the circle. Okay. So we don't do too much right here. So now we have to help front. So once again, like we've been making units pretty much the whole game, right? Like we made 4 different sets of platies. Now we have to spam to front, and we have to make jags. Oh, actually, we're making anti-A here, but our AA, our air is just incredible. And this time he's gone up to 3 APHIS. So 3 APHIS at 20 minutes, that's pretty good. That's a good number. Like I think normally I'm hitting in the region of about 5 to 6. So, but that's obviously off scaling wins and not getting attacked, right? And he's had to build like the Annihilator and all that kind of stuff. And then he goes straight into razerbacks. Let's just take a look. What does this? Yeah, I don't mind razerbacks here. I wouldn't, but the thing you got to remember is the commander's down here. And if this guy knows what he's doing with the commander, this is the equivalent of like 5 razerbacks. So that's another factor to consider. There is a wall up, but marauders will go over the wall. So that's what he's worried about. He's thinking, okay, there might be miners that come through here. So definitely doesn't need this many razerbacks. Like 3 would be enough, because you got to remember they're expensive, right? Like 3 razerbacks is equal to an APHIS. More than an APHIS. So it's like, you got to be very cautious with how much you invest into it. And then, so our next attack is going to be the drop that happens. So far we've had 2 pretty good attacks and 2 failed attacks.
Destroyed.
So the first one was this platy, the second one was this one, they both failed, and then the 2 outer ones both worked. God, I really love the platypus, man. The platypus is just such a good unit, it's so fun. Okay, so we're going to pump these bad boys out. I think we've already repelled the pincers at this point. We're eating up all of the winds, or all of the trees. We're making our first APHIS at 25 minutes. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I'm a changed man. I am a changed man. Okay, and we're going to ask for assistance here. Now, when does this get scattered out? Because I feel like the enemy reacted to this pretty damn well. So let's go. We're right on board with them. We know it's on the way. Oh, he's got radar up here. That's why. Okay, so yeah, green is not clearing out radar. And to be honest, you can't really expect him to clean out radar, right? Like, he's doing a really good job considering the circumstances here, but you can see Stefan saying this is going to hurt. Well, it's going to hurt for someone, but it ain't going to be the enemy team. We'll say that much right now. It's going to be us. So we come through. Razerbacks are already, because he's got so many of them, they're already quite wide, so he's very easily able to cover this attack when it comes in. He shuts down quite a bit. I think we probably needed to spread a little bit sooner here, because the trouble that you've got, if we slow it down, is these attacks do AoE. So any of them that come back here will hit multiple. So we immediately make the decision to just change our drop location. We're a little bit slow on the pickup here. You can see the razerbacks come through. He's got really good range. We immediately move. So they've killed 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in the end, not a lot of them get through. And we lose a whole bunch more. You can see even coming down, because they're bots versus vehicles, they're just able to clear out all of this. So just a really, really good reaction from Pelican once again. So very unfortunate for us, and we do manage to get a couple of these through, but the first one dies to Pelican's Vanguard. And yeah, it really just comes down to a case of us getting outplayed by the enemy eco, and that's just how it goes sometimes. So well played to Pelican. He's gonna have to put this one up on the wall, mate. This is very well played. This guy did some work, but like, if we think about it, right, from the perspective, if if we had been slightly faster in our pickup here, and if we didn't lose, like, if look how many are dead here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We lost 16 Jags on the hill. If we had not lost these 16 on the hill, and not to mention all of these down here that also died to the battle max, he would be dead, absolutely. Because all we do is we spread. We come right here, we spread the entire way. He can't defend this, he's dead. That's it. So very, very fortunate timing by him to react in the way that he did. Very well played. So now we know that there was Maras coming from white. We saw them coming across, so we're preparing in case for those Maras. And then... So once again, I still think we're doing all the right thing, because when you see that... Okay, so this is the problem, right? You see that many Razorbacks and you're like, oh my lord, that is a lot of Razorbacks. I need to catch up to the enemy eco. For the enemy eco to have produced that many Razorbacks, his eco must be big. So do I, A, make units to counter the Razorbacks, or B, make a bigger eco so that I can compete with him? So that's where the mindset comes in that we're making the Aphis. I think we may have made one too many Aphis though, because in my mind, I'm like, okay, he's got to be like 10 to 12 Aphis at this point. How many is he on? He's sitting on 7. Well, six that are completed. 6 Aphis, we're on 4. We're doing all right. How's he doing? He's 24k, we're 24k. So we're doing pretty much identically? I guess that's a word, identical. We're identical with regard to our economy. He's just making a lot of units though. So he's doing a really good job with a T3. And I tell you what, those Razorbacks, when you don't have a commander, and that's the other thing. Oh, I wish I'd had a look and... Hold on, give me a sec. I'm going to pause the game, or pause the replay. I just want to see what happens to the commander. Okay, I found the pesky guy that ate the commander. I know what happened. So normally what happens is we transport this construction turret over here after we finish eating the commander. The problem was we didn't finish eating the commander because we got given a whole bunch of metal. Remember how I think we got donated like 3 sets of metal at the exact same time? Yeah, right here. We got almost 2 sets at the same time. And it meant that we didn't eat our commander. So what happened is I completely forgot about the commander. So yeah, it's just one of those things where you got to be extra, extra careful. Can't blame an ally here, have to blame ourselves, but that's the reality. Let's get back to the game. Okay, so we're back here now in the game, and this is the point where it's like, this is definitely where I think this Aphis right here is the mistake. Now, you look at that and you're like, okay, 13k, that's a lot of metal. Surely you can get away with that. If we take a look at our perspective, right, we only just see these Razorbacks coming through mid now. We see 3, 4 Razorbacks coming through mid, 5 Razorbacks coming through mid. Now, normally what happens with Razorbacks, just to explain a little bit, you'll see 1 or 2 of them trickled into mid occasionally, but normally you basically leave them out over here. He hasn't done that. He has just kept making Razorbacks. And to be honest, this is not something I've seen before, and I kind of like it. So, once again, Pelican, I know I've been glazing you a bit this game, but I think I'm going to have to glaze you again. I kind of like it. It's really nice, and it takes the opponent by surprise, because normally you're very reactive, right? So, in this situation here, our Aphis is going to take 10 seconds for us to build. Okay, and by that time, we should have a response out here to the enemy. So we're thinking, okay, how are we going to respond to this? Because normally what's going to happen is they're going to slow push you. They're not just going to walk, and that's exactly what they did. The reason why you wouldn't walk with these on the front line is because if a single commander is standing anywhere in here, you're dead. Okay, now they were very fortunate in that there was no commander to stop them. But if there was, where was Wiz's commander? Because I know Wiz had a commander. Or did he take somebody? Maybe he took this commander and that's where he got it from. But yeah, if you know, it all comes back to that commander. If we have that commander, normally in this position, because this C is winning, our commander would not be here. Our commander would be down here, very much to defend against something like this. Whereas if this C had lost, then what we would do is we would leave our commander somewhere here. One thing that I've actually been testing, I think I found a use case for the decoy commander. You leave the decoy commander right there and your real commander here. You cloak your commander, leave that commander there. When the enemy Maras come up, they'll see the decoy, they back away over like that, then the real commander gets the massive D-gun. That's what I've been testing with. I haven't had any success with it yet. When I do, I'll make sure to share it with you, because yes, I suspect it's going to be pretty good. I just realized we res that and then we didn't give it back to him. But yeah, so was it just a case of like we waited way too long? Like we should have just built the T2 lab here? Not really. Maybe this bot is just out of position. Maybe this bot just needs to be down here ready to build a lab. Maybe that's it. Because like you can see here, we've got the T2 or the T1 vehicle con. He's here ready to build this vehicle plant in the event that we need to. The same here for the gantry. maybe have we just built these in the wrong place? So we wanted to put down. See, the thing is though, okay, and this is the reality. If you want to stop these, how do you stop them? Snipers is great. Just a lot of units is also good, but they're very, very good against that. Pork is also something very good. Nothing in the T1 lab is going to stop it. Maybe like a whole bunch of pawns might stop it. Even then, they'll just rip through pawns, so probably not. T2 lab, your snipers or your starlights will do. I think bulls might do quite well as well. We could have looked... Oh, you know what? We should have done stilettos. Oh, we should have just gone stilettos. Oh, that would have absolutely destroyed them. Oh, how didn't I think of that? Stilettos would have absolutely destroyed them. All we needed to do was just make some stilettos. Or those silly ones that shoot. I think their arm as well, the abductors. That would have completely shut this down. That's what it should have been. That's what it should have been. Because the truth is, these are pushing in. Like, these need support. This should not work. If Dronga doesn't make T3, it's over. I mean, even if I make... This is where I was going to before. What T3 do you make that can stop this? At this point, there's nothing that you can make from this lab. Even if you got a single Titan out right now, and the Titan was right here, these guys will still walk over the top of it. There's way too much DPS here. Okay, and look how fast they're going. They're going incredibly fast. So I think it's just... It's one of those situations where it's like, because you don't expect it from the enemy, it works really, really well. And like, as I said, in high OS, you never see this. Never, ever, ever do you see this. So, you know, just once again, hats off. Well played. I just got completely outclassed at the end of the day. Pelicans just did a wonderful job. Still, and I love the fact that he hasn't reclaimed his T3 lab. He's just kept making T3 units this whole time, and then just kept scaling his economy just with a little subset of his with his construction turrets. So really, really well played. So I wouldn't say sleepy Drongo. I would just say that the time frame that we knew about this to the time frame when we reacted was perfectly reasonable. We just didn't expect... I just didn't expect to see 10 razerbacks walk through mid. Well played. Well played. Well played. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. If you've got any other tips for me, feel free to chuck it down in the comments. Actually, let's quickly watch these ticks and how well they do. Oh no, the commander. He gets one. He gets one. He's happy with that. Wait, are the ticks not going to go? Ticks. Oh, we were watching. We knew the commander was potentially going to die. Never mind. Looks like Razorback's going to walk into a whole bunch of pork. The ticks reign supreme today. Anyway, we'll leave it there, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.